straight to the maximum, but not to be disappointed. But well, they'll still get a couple of runs.
And a perfect drive. 12th over in mark. They want to go past the 200. Back of the length from Klassen. He's a hard-hitting batter. Henrik Klassen. 86-3, and it's an odd dot delivery. It comes in. Last 5 overs, the run rate has just been at 5.6 runs and over. Not a bad delivery though from Mohit Sharma. It's a super delivery.
Super delivery. Nice juicy delivery can be
either way. So some treatment for Mohit Sharma. Maybe a little bit of a magic spray on that palm. 86 for 3. 12th over in progress. 7.47. That's that run rate. Sunrisers for Mohit Sharma. They have to continue that winning spree. Maybe a little bit of a magic spray previous game on that palm. Coming into this one. 86 for 3 towards the mid-wicket region. They're running the first one hard. On that palm into this one. Kept just to the one towards the mid-wicket region. No one run.
Score at this particular venue 188. That was in 2021 IPL. This time round, early days though. Venue 188. That was in 2000.
Not a bad over this from Mohit. 1 for 11 for him. He's got some 11 for him.
It's a match-defining moment with honourinsurance.ae. We've got you covered.
Delhi team, in spite of the fact that the game is not being played in Delhi, it's close to Chennai though. The next and entire nation is waiting. Close to Chennai.
The Delhi Capitals home game. Well, kept it read. Sunrisers looking a little bit. The Delhi Capitals trouble. Well, kept it read. Sunrisers looking into the band from Noor Ahmed. Getting some help from the bounce on, staying low.
Victory and beyond. Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by Al-Seeb Developer.
Wonderfully picked up this time, and it was this time in the arc, and he sent it packing. Delivery, and this is gonna toss out of the ground. One more 6, back-to-back 6s. Wonderfully picked up this time, and it was this time throttle 86 meter.
Again, this time on the leg stump, placed away towards mid-wicket. Will be just a single to end the over. So 13 overs gone towards mid-wicket. Will be just a single to end the over. So 13 overs.
With Meteora Developers, step into the world
Brewing. Remember the boils of the biggest
4 for 3 at the end of the 13th over. They got themselves some great players. A nice mix of people who are not very flamboyant but very commanding. Rachin Ravindra, you have 4 for 3 at the end of the 13th over.
That, but Delhi just probably on their side for them being at the back step with just the run rate being at past the 200. The run speed, this strategic timeout would have given them some opportunity to recoup.
Oh yes, as the score now moves to 104 for the Younger
Guns. Would have given them some opportunity to recoup.
To get their act against Chennai Super Kings. Will to be his third over. 104 for the Younger Guns back and placed it straight, just missing get their act against Chennai Super Kings. On the bowler's end, his third over. The ball trickles down to the middle.
From Gujarat Titans today. A few
leg stump on the bowler's end.
7 for 3 in the 14th over are the Sunrisers Titans today. Run rate at 8.62. Rashid Khan comes in, tossed up to
with Danube Properties. Get your dream home with Danube Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Rashid Khan has been a key player for any franchise that he has played. And this time, he has been a key player for any franchise. Pulled out by Rashid Khan. And this time, he has been a key.
Well, as hot Klassen was, that's how
cool moments.
14th over in progress. That if you were to take a few wickets, how have they've picked up 4 very important wickets. Yes, Aiden Markram is still out there, but there is a lot of dominance from Gujarat. Well behind the stump.
Shabazz the delivery and cut it straight to the backward of. I think it's safe landing on the to confirm whether the batsman has come in. That was a very risky single to take right from the word go. They set packing. Decision is pending. Delivery comes in. Here we go. I think safe well on the TV umpire Nitin Menon should not have been in judging this.
7.78 is
overs remaining. Shabazz 5 of 4. Aiden Markram 17 of 18. It is that span of a play where they would fancy try. Overs remaining. To take some risk. Shahbaz 5 for 8.
114 for 4, 15th over in progress. Markram is on 17 of 18. Shahbaz is on 6 of 5. 7.86 run rate. Sunrise comes in, good length delivery, lofted this one over and will go straight 114 for 4, 15th over in progress. Markram is on 17 of delivery, lofted this one over and will go straight. Wicket number 5 into Aiden Markram, 15th over in progress. Markram is on 17 of delivery, lofted this.
Great Wall Motor, a world-renowned SUV and pickup manufacturer, and Haval, LM Exchange, 36 branches spread across the UAE. Local rates, Jotun protects property.
15th over in progress at 114 for 5.
SUV and pickup manufacturer, and Haval.
15th over in progress at 100.
Al Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72 hours non-stop protection. Meteora developers, step into the world of elevated privileges. Brook-born Red Label Tea, perfect blend for strong instant color. Al Seeb launches luxury homes. Get your dream home in business pay with a cent per month payment plan. Get your home fully furnished, 40 plus amenities. Call 800-5757. Luxury Supersonic. Get your dream home in business pay.
Meet your developer. Step into a world of elevated privileges where your investment not only grows but also brings your family's dreams to life. Dial 800. Where your investment not only grows but also brings your family's dreams to life.
In at number 7 immediately, first ball pulled away behind square, beautifully placed, it's 4 runs. Finisher Abdul Samad coming in at number 7 immediately.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
Next delivery, back of left.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
Aiden Markram, that is certainly a match-defining over.
Al Seeb Developer.
It's a match-defining moment.
Start your business journey with insurance.ae. We've got you
Next
covered.
delivery, back of left, 5 overs to go. Sunrisers had about 122 for 5. Where do you reckon they will
But then, of course, even that Cummins can push a long bit. But I'd say no more than 10 in the death overs. 10, 5 is 50. They can hope to reach maybe 170 even. But it all depends on the number of wickets now because the top 5 are gone. Shahbaz not their biggest match winner of the bat. Samad, of course, has shown terrific talent here, getting 2 balls back to back. And Darshan Markande, finally, the new man comes in. The economy rate of 8 is not bad.
Starts off with an off-pace delivery, back of leg, driven away towards square leg by Shahbaz for the 1 run.
The 1 run with Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
Meanwhile, we've taken a look at that brilliant catch by Rashid Khan, rushing from the boundary, about 10, 13 meters or so. Of course, he ran a little too hard and then slipped a bit. Luckily, he kept his eye on the ball and caught it just high, even though he was slipping and sliding. So, a very special catch that, although made to look a lot more difficult than it was because he slipped to that brilliant catch by what were they doing with him, including him in the team at the expense of another fast bowler? Why was it to the 16th over? Unless you want to shield him from somewhere, and now that the ball going is pretty good just high, GG, let's bring down Khaled and make sure that he gets away with a couple of good overs. It depends on Samad and Cummins. 170 the max, I say even 155. They are unnecessarily aggressive and choose the wrong ball.
Talking about Rashid Khan too, and Samad who just hastily pushed it away towards that cover super for a single 125 for 5 after 15.2. Looks to be like a medium pacer using his variations, not express quick, but certainly using all his varieties.
Well, I haven't seen enough of him, I must admit. And for the moment, he's shown a fair amount of control, decent length as well, not easy to get away. But I suspect when batsmen have been in for a while, he might be a bowler they can feast on because he doesn't seem to have any weapon. Slow deliveries are used.
No, maybe between Shahbaz and Samad, he thought that he might the gap, but Samad just told him hand out thoda sa sabar karo. Could have been a run out in the offing.
Samad's call for sure as a non-striker going behind square, and Shahbaz was only ball watching, but luckily the calling was good. It was a
been a run out in the offing. Where we have
call for
DC
sure
taking
as a
on
non-striker
CSK.
going behind square,
Actually,
and Shahbaz was only ball watching,
so
but luckily the calling was
venue
good.
coming in. We certainly go on a tour, dining with Charlie Sharma on that as well. Meanwhile, Nalkande bowling his fourth delivery of the over, only conceded 3 runs so far. Base on and right on a length.
With Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
So far, so good for Nalkande. Pace on, pace off. But his control has been very good. Very good length. They are unable to get him away unless they attack. And that was. But his control has been very good.
Striking
very
the ball
good
clean.
length. They are
Quite
unable to
finding
get
the gaps.
him
10
away
off 4 for
unless
him.
they attack.
Nalkande, he's done a pretty decent job, to be fair. 5 deliveries, only conceded 5 runs. Of course, he's in the side for Sai Kishore, the tall left-hander. So I think he's an all-round option. Must be able to bat as well. Looking a bit concerned, frustrated with the slow progress in the last couple of overs. Does have Markande also padded up, but I do expect 5 deliveries, only conceded 5 runs. Find the delivery of the over. It's been hit straight towards long on, just dropping in front of him. Mohit Sharma didn't quite commit to the catch, and it's just going to be a single, but a very good over from Nalkande on his IPL debut. Only 6 runs off it. Could it be a match-defining over for the young man?
It's a match-defining moment with SRH.ae. We've got you covered.
I don't think Darshan batted 5 runs. Has he bowled that first over really well? Lots of control, tricking the batsman with a variation in speed, and they haven't really been able to hit the ball out of the middle. Yes, Samad, you'll have to say, watch out for Nalkande as well. Yesterday we discovered raw pace in Yadav, Mayank Yadav, which was wonderful to see because he also had a lot of control. And today we see another deviation, relatively new, and they haven't really been able to. I'd love to see what he does when there's a well-set batsman. But we won't find out today. I say, watch out for Nalkande.
Rashid Khan into the attack for his final over. It's a full toss, swept away, and brilliant fielding at deep square legs. Nalkande himself the man of the moment.
With Igloo Ice Cream, UAE's #1 and your favorite ice cream.
A rare loose delivery by Rashid. Full toss on the leg stump. I think Shabazz will be very disappointed in the trick, but I'm glad that Nalkande fielding effort, which Rashid normally is also known for in the boundary, and his dives around his life and limb for the team. Leg stump.
Yet another IPL in the past, so certainly is a lad with some pedigree in the bowling department. And Rashid Khan, well, first 2 overs went for 19, but made a great comeback. Perhaps with the ball getting soft. Yet another IPL in the past, so certainly is a lad with some pedigree in the bowling department. And Rashid Khan, well, first 2 overs went for 19, but made a great comeback. Perhaps with the ball getting soft. SRH.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by Al-Seeb Developer.
Much needed boundary for Sunrisers Hyderabad. After 17 overs, they're 137 for 5. Current run rate 8.1.
Scoreboard.
With Fakhi University Hospital. Call or WhatsApp 04414 4444 or visit fuh.care. This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
Oh, no way!
Big 106.2.
Ball by ball. With
Rexona 72-hour non-stop protection. Meteora Developers. Step into the world of elevated privileges. Brook Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color. Al Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East.
This IPL, the game is brewing. Remember to enjoy the matches with your favorite cup of Brook Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color.
This Ramadan, be one of 50 elite owners of the Haval Titanium Edition Jolion or H6. Enjoy 100,000 kilometer service, 6-year warranty and more.
Start your freelancing journey in the UAE with Ajman Free Zone for just 12,121 dirhams, inclusive of visa, Emirates ID, and medical fees.
This Ramadan, refresh your home walls with 2024's trendiest colors by Jotun's latest collection called Canvas. Visit Jotun's store or call 800 Jotun.
Enjoy exclusive 10 years or 1 million kilometers warranty plus 3 years free service on all Jetor SUVs. Jetor, exclusively distributed by the elite cars in the UAE.
It's not just a game, it's the Tata IPL.
Take the ball, take the bails off.
The biggest hits on Big 106.2.
Sunrisers has about 138 for 5. Mohit Sharma bowling the 18th over. And full wide Yorker, very well executed by Mohit. He is a bit of a specialist at the death overs. And he's being entrusted, even though he's went for a few runs in the past, Charu sir, but still you have to rely on the old war horse that got you there.
In the IPL particularly, he's been very, very useful over the years. Any team would love to have his skills, his spirit as well, and his relative control, because he's not too quick, so he has to depend on control, on the bag of tricks that he has with the slower ones, knuckle balls, all sorts of things, and even the back of the hand, which you haven't seen too much, a very difficult skill. Well, troubling Samad really with that full delivery outside off. Samad throwing his bat at it, missing, and you can't get too predictable.
This time it's a low full toss, chipped away towards long on, just landing in front of the fielder. David Miller was entrusted for a second for the catch, but a good looking drive coming in from Samad. Perfect drive.
The perfect drive.
With Jetor, drive your future. Aban Herbal Toothpaste, distributed by Denbros.
Well, now Shahbaz is in trouble because he got 14 from 14, cannot afford any longer to keep pushing it around for singles and giving Samad the strike. He too will have to go big, knowing that Pat Cummins is still there in the dugout. Expect him to throw his bat. Not without danger.
Long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg in position for the left-hander. Mohit Sharma, economy rate of 8.1 at the death. That is absolutely brilliant. Slower bouncer, pulled away by Shahbaz, but straight to the fielder once again. Shubman Gill has all the bases covered. This is excellent bowling from GT. One more run added to the score.
The one run with Danu Properties. Get your dream home with Danu Properties at 1% per month payment plan.
4 balls in this over. Mohit has bowled 4 different deliveries, and that's why he's such a valuable commodity for any team. Well bowled so far in his ending his third over, 1 for 15. That's a fabulous bowling performance today. Almost all of them have bowled well.
Yeah, they've certainly looked like a well-gelled unit, despite you mentioned Mohammad Shami, a major absence for them in this IPL, but they've regrouped and reformed, and even Hardik Pandya, of course, moving on to Mumbai Indians as well. It's a low full toss, belted straight by Samad, over long on, it goes for 6.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Royal Regency by Al Seeb Developer. Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams.
Well, at his speed, Mohit cannot afford to bowl a low full toss, and did Samad catch it well. Just brilliant from the meat of the bat. Didn't rise too much, but had so much strength and timing behind it. It was always going to be 6. No chance for long on. And you have to give the batter something, particularly Samad, because he can hit the ball a long way. 78 meter 6. What for the last ball of this spell of Mohit? What now?
146 for 5. Final delivery of the 18th. Slower bouncer pulled away off the front foot, well in front of square, but Vijay Shankar will clean it up. So they picked up 6-1, 1-1. Kitne ho gaye? 10 run in that over. 147 for 5 after 18 overs. But Abdul Samad is looking very dangerous out there for Sunrisers. Could this be a match-defining over?
It's a match-defining moment.
With honourinsurance.ae, we've got you covered.
Well, for me, one interesting situation is whether they'll bowl Nalkande again, because I know it's a dangerous phase of the game, bowling at the death, but even his first over was only the 16th or 17th. So, and he gave only 6 runs away. Quite brilliant. I do hope, for the sake of the youngster, that he gets another over, or he may get hit. But even then, bowling that first one for 6 runs shows a lot of ability with the limited pace that he has. Nalkande, and of course, Umesh also has another. So does Omar Zai. So we'll see whether Mohit will bowl the 20th. Who's going to bowl the 19th? We know that's a critical over, much more so while chasing. And I'm glad that they've given Nalkande the second.
Sir, मैंने आपको कहा था आपको मेरा हाथ पड़ना होगा इस मैच के बाद. I say it every match and you've absolutely called it right on the money. It is going to be Darshan Nalkande bowling the penultimate over of the match. Abdul Samad facing up and just an inside edge driven away towards deep mid wicket. They're looking for 2. And they're rushing through, and he will make it in time. Very nicely done. Great calling there from Abdul Samad and Shehbaz. So 25 of 11 now for Samad and Darshan Nalkande. Well, young man, you're under the spotlight. Let's see how you do.
Well, true, this is a big test for him. The first delivery was decent, short outside off, and should really have gone for 4, but because of the lack of pace, Samad couldn't quite hit it. Now, the bad news for Nalkande is that Samad is still at the crease. No disrespect to Shahbaz, but I think he is less aggressive. However, Nalkande is probably more used to bowling to right-handers as well. So what next? We'll see. Where's the bag of tricks? Let's see it now.
Square leg and fine leg in the circle then, and he's bowled it short, pulled away towards mid-wicket. Fielder in position has dropped the catch. Well, Umesh Yadav, he's not in the prime of his youth, so to speak. Age 36, mushkil catch tha, but at this level, you do expect them to grab onto those, Charu Sharma.
Well, you used some pretty effective terminology for him. He did try and get to it. It was always a shade late. A nice delivery by Nalkande, mind you. Short and rising, tried to muscle it towards leg. And Umesh Yadav, even at this stage, did put in the dive, we'll have to say. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten to it, but couldn't cling onto the ball, even though he got both hands to it. Nalkande, being a junior, can't really say much to Umesh. But I hope skipper Gill remembers that Nalkande did create an opportunity. So, really, moral victory for young Nalkande.
Yeah, and if there was an orthodox square leg, it would have been a simple catch. Thoda mid-wicket ki taraf unhone fielder ko rakha hua tha. 150 up for Sunrisers with 8 deliveries remaining. 10 deliveries remaining this time. A hard drive out towards mid-wicket. Umesh Yadav, oh brilliant, attacks the ball, gets the throw in quickly. Only 1 run added, but that was a good-looking drive once again from Samad. A perfect drive.
The perfect drive.
With Aban Herbal Toothpaste, distributed by Danbros. Jitor, drive your future.
The ball is following Umesh Yadav, but I must say it was a very, very good pick up to his wrong side, the left. And of course, he does have a great arm. One of his big strengths, still has a wonderful arm. So the batsman, well, knew they shouldn't challenge it. Still a good over for Nalkande. A possible wicket taking over. Still a couple of deliveries left for him to try and get that first wicket, which is always so useful for any young bowler. 3 deliveries left. 5 runs given so far.
Slower delivery onto the pads and heaved away by Shehbaz over mid-wicket into the stands. A priceless maximum for Hyderabad.
Boundary and beyond.
Brought to you by Sharjah Media City. Start your business journey with Shams. Royal Regency by Al-Seeb Developer.
Did I say he likes bowling to right-handers? Without question. Bowled it down leg, and of course Shahbaz was creating room for the big shot anyway because he's a little behind on his personal strike rate. Right in the slot, it was a slower one. He was moving away, read it well, and it was in the hitting arc, went for a big 6 near that car.
Well, full credit to this partnership. They've provided some much needed quick runs for Sunrisers. 158 for 5, 8 deliveries remaining. Darshan bowling to Shehbaz. It's hit the top edge of the bat. Attempted bouncer, but just died in front of the keeper. Very lucky escape that for Shehbaz Ahmed. I thought that was ballooning to Riddhiman Saha, but it is a priceless dot delivery from Darshan.
Yeah, well, that's 2 near wickets. Again, the slower one with the off-spin action. Gloved it, but it was so slow, didn't carry to the keeper. That's terrible for the youngster. Imagine creating all these opportunities. Still in the wickets column, 0. 1 ball left.
So his final delivery of the day, none for 17. Honestly, he hasn't bowled too badly. It was a pretty tough time for him to come on to bowl, and he's done a decent job for the side. 158 for 5 after 18.5. Shehbaz, 21 of 17. Abdul Samad with a game-changing cameo, 28 of 13. This time trying to scoop the ball over fine leg. Bit of an inside edge onto the pad. And in the end, I think Darshan Nalkande has done a pretty decent job in his 2 overs. 159 for 5. Final 6 balls coming up.
This Tata IPL exclusive continues on the beat of Bollywood.
Oh, no way!
Big 106.2.
Ball by ball with
Brook-Bond Red Label Tea. Perfect blend for strong taste and color. Al-Ras, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East. Rexona, 72-hour non-stop protection. Meteora Developers. Step into the world of elevated privileges.
Make this Ramadan special for your family with Papa John's special home delivery deals and offers. Order on Papa John's app now.
Get the confidence to move more with the new Rexona deodorant. Get 72-hour non-stop protection against sweat and odor.
Al Ras Auto AC Parts, the #1 auto AC parts dealer in the Middle East with 20 plus outlets spread across the UAE, Oman, Qatar and Bahrain. Visit alras.me.
Predict and win the golden bat with Barfley Jewelry. To participate, SMS Barfley space team space your name to 430.
Well over 200 his strike rate.
Second delivery, it's a slow ball and he's tonked it. A lot of height on it, long on will settle. And Rahul Tewatia will take the catch. Shahbaz Ahmed, OUT, back to the dugout.
How's that?
With Great Wall Motor, a world-renowned SUV and pickup manufacturer, and Haval, LM Exchange, 36 branches spread across the UAE.